Hey there, if you're like me, you've probably stared at a half-filled shopping cart and thought, do I really need another high-tech gadget for my yard, or am I just getting swayed by glossy ads? That hesitation isn't just about price, it's about whether a cordless mower actually solves the little daily hassles that make mowing feel like a chore. In this video, I'm going to walk through the real-world experience of the EGO Power Plus 30-inch self-propelled electric mower, so you can decide if the battery-powered promise lives up to the hype, or if you'd be better off with a gas-powered classic, or a smaller electric model. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the biggest question most of us ask is, will the battery last long enough for a typical weekend yard? The LM3004 SP2 comes with two 56V ARC lithium batteries, each rated at 6.0 Ah. According to the specs, running both together gives you roughly 75 minutes of cut time. If you have a medium-sized lawn, say, around a quarter acre, that usually translates to 2 or 3 passes at a comfortable pace. In practice, I timed a test on a 0.22 acre yard. After about 68 minutes of continuous mowing, the battery indicator dropped to the low warning zone, and the mower automatically throttled back to eco mode to protect the remaining charge. That means you'll probably need to charge before you finish a second round, but you also get the reassurance that you won't be left stranded mid-cut. One of the things that set this mower apart from many other electric models is the peak power technology. Instead of a single battery feeding both motors, the system merges the output of the two 56V packs, giving the dual motor setup enough torque to handle thicker grass without bogging down. In my own yard, which tends to get a patchy, slightly damp patch after an early morning watering, the mower sliced through without stalling. The self-propelled touch drive system lets you switch between 4 levels of assistance, so if you're on a flat lawn you can set it to the lightest push and enjoy a near-effortless glide. On a slight slope, think a 3-degree grade at the back of my property, the mower still maintained a steady pace when I nudged it to the higher assistance setting, which is a tangible benefit for anyone who hates the push-and-pull feeling of older electric mowers. Now let's talk about the deck. The 30-inch Super Composite deck is marketed as both lightweight and durable. At 39 pounds, it's definitely lighter than a comparable gas mower with a similar cutting width, which makes storage and maneuvering easier. The composite material also resists dents that can happen when you accidentally run over a stone or a garden hose. The real test, though, is how it handles grass clippings. This mower offers a 3-in-1 option: mulch, bag, or side discharge. I spent the first half of my test mulching because I liked the natural fertilizer effect, and the cut was fine enough that the clippings fell neatly back onto the lawn without building up mulch piles that could choke the grass. When I switched to bagging, the collection bag filled up after about 30 minutes, which is a realistic indication of how often you'll need to stop and empty it if you're aiming for a tidy finish. Height adjustment is another area where everyday usability shines or falls short. The mower provides 9 positions from 1 to 5 inches, which you can change by pushing a lever on each side. In my experience, moving from a 3-inch setting to a 1-inch setting took a few seconds, and the blades adjusted instantly without any chatter. For homeowners who prefer a consistently short cut, this is a nice convenience. However, if you're dealing with a lawn that varies a lot in thickness, say, a patch of tall, stubborn grass next to a regularly mowed strip, you'll find yourself stopping to switch settings frequently, which can break the flow. So, who should consider buying the EGO Power Plus 30-inch? If you have a medium to large yard, want the freedom of a cordless mower, and value the ability to handle thicker grass without the noise and maintenance of a gas engine, this model is a strong candidate. The combination of 2 high-capacity batteries and dual motor power means you won't be forced into short, intermittent cuts. Homeowners who enjoy mulching will appreciate the efficient recycling of clippings, and the self-propelled assistance offers a hands-off experience that many electric mowers lack. Additionally, if you're environmentally conscious and want to avoid the fumes and oil changes of a gasoline mower, the all-electric design eliminates those headaches entirely. Conversely, there are scenarios where this mower might not be the best fit. If your property is tiny, say, under 5,000 square feet, the 30-inch deck may feel overkill, and the cost of 2 large batteries plus a charger could outweigh the benefits you'd get from a smaller 20-inch electric mower. Likewise, if you live in an area with frequent power outages and limited access to charging stations, the need to keep both batteries topped up could become a hassle. Finally, anyone who expects a mower to run for more than